Hey parents, are you feeling a little tired, a little disorganized, a little overwhelmed? I'm going to give you a tip that helped me so much to become disciplined. I was so disciplined that I ended up losing over 70 pounds. So this is what happened. I was a young mom. I had two kids at the time. I think I was pregnant probably at this time with my third kid. And I was just so overwhelmed. My house was a mess. I wasn't getting things organized. And when I would clean up, things would just be a mess again. So I sat down with somebody who gave me some really good wisdom. And at the time, I didn't think it was good wisdom. I was like, whatever. So I said, hey, I'm having problems like getting organized. Like, what do you do? Or what did you do to get your kids organized, get your home organized so it won't be so chaotic? And she said, just wake up early in the morning. And I was like, what? And she really didn't elaborate much. And I was just kind of sitting there and I was like, this is the dumbest advice I've ever received. Yeah. So after a while, I ended up getting a revelation and I ended up getting up early, and I started getting up about 4:30. And with that, I was able to do everything I needed to do before the house was up. I was able to pray. I was able to clean if I needed to. I started getting so disciplined that if my children and I were home and we didn't have like extracurricular things, my kids were in the bed at 8:30, and I made sure that I was in the bed at either 9 or 9:30. And I made sure that everything was clean before then. Their clothes were out. They were ready for the next day. I was ready for the next day. And then I would get up at 4 or 4:30. I could work out. I could pray. I could read my Bible. I could do everything. And I had already had a clean house. And then I was so organized where I would make and prep our food for the week. And then either on Sunday or a day that I would redo our food each week. Like, we were so organized to the point where I was trying to date this guy, and he came over just out of the blue. And he said, I didn't really have to use the bathroom. I wanted to see what your house looked like. And if not that I thought you were just dirty or anything like that. He said, but if I didn't know you, I wouldn't think that you had kids, because at that time, my house was very, very clean, very. And then even with that, I lost so much weight because I began to be disciplined. I didn't eat after 6 o'clock. And if I did eat something, it was very light, fruits or maybe crackers or something like that. I still am a very early riser, but I am not as disciplined as I used to be. I was that way for about 7 years, and then I got off kilter and pretty much stayed off kilter, still clean and things like that, but I'm not as disciplined as I am. So any parent that is going through something where you feel like you're disorganized, you feel like you just can't get it together, you feel like every time you look around, the house is a mess, the kids are chaotic, get the kids on a schedule. Let them sleep so you can have your time and your peace. Get everything together, all of their clothes for school. Get them all organized together and neat in like a Monday, Tuesday box, or hang them up. Make sure they know where all their stuff is. And you can get organized like that. Those were the best times of my life. I didn't feel as stressed. I didn't feel as depressed. It was beautiful. So parents, if you feeling disorganized, take that advice. Let me know if you use it and how it works out for you. I'm Regina Long with Not So Perfect Parenting.